Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in into my second episode. This is the second episode of Ringange Tiski with Tuscelo Dlamini, Kamala Muscelo Dlamini. Yeah, man, I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my first episode. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the likes and the subscribing. I really do appreciate that, guys. And keep the comments coming. Keep the subscribing coming, guys. Thank you so much. So on my last video, on my first episode, we had a quick chat about Bafana Bafana. I spoke about Bafana Bafana and that spark that is missing. And yeah, they did not help disprove what I was saying when they went to the Seychelles. After beating the Seychelles 6-0 here at home, they went to the Seychelles and came back without scoring a goal. And yeah, I must say they did not do anything to help themselves. But I must say, you guys are not forgiving, eh? So before the game, a couple of the players shared a few pictures. I think they were at the beach, they were relaxing, and they were having fun. You go to play in an island or on an island or, those exotic places, and people were just at the beach and it was nice. Now, people are not complaining that much about the players being at the beach before the game. Now, after the game, totally different story. It's like after the game, Wonko was like, yeah, be buy up a beach. Be buy up. Because all they did was just buy a beach, but Komelang a beach and Abazang about win. And I'm like, but guys, you like the pictures of them at the beach. And now, because they did not win, and now you guys are upset. But anyway, Bafana, please improve. We want to support the team. We want to be behind the team. We're just asking for improvement. We're just asking for goals and that winning mentality. Moving away from Bafana, I would like to talk about the SowetoDerby. I am so excited. This coming weekend is the SowetoDerby. I'm so excited to go and watch the game. Unfortunately, I will not be going to the stadium. I wanted to go to the stadium this year and take my kids. So I did not feel safe with this one, but I'm going to take them on the second one. That is next year. I think it's March next year. But I'm going to take them on that one, and I'm sure we're probably going to find those 250, I think, those seats there and just sit there with the kids because you can't take the kids too extra strong, But I'm just excited that Derby is coming in, and yeah, I just hope you guys are as excited as me. Maybe you wonder why am I so excited, because all you hear these days about the derby is that the derby is boring, the derby is no longer as exciting, it's no longer as entertaining. There's a lot of draws. Firstly, I would like to speak about the draws. The draws are not a new thing. I went back and looked at some of the scorelines. The draws are not a new thing in the derby, especially in the league. They're not a new thing. They've been playing draws. But here's the thing, and this is my feeling. I think even when they were playing the draws back in the days, they were entertaining draws. You know what I mean? Even if you went to the stadium and you left the stadium at 0-0, you were still excited about the game. I remember you would hear people must figure school in on a Monday, or when we're talking about the derby Sicily on a Sunday morning and everyone has watched it, people are excited about it being a draw. All you're hearing is, yeah, my team was better than yours. We had more chances. My players were more dribbling than yours. And you'll hear things like, yeah, well, we would have won if that was not an offside, or if the referee did not side with your team. People were excited about the derby, regardless of whether it being a draw or not. And I think right now, we need that entertainment factor. There's games where in the recent times, in the past 3-4 years, that I've watched the derby and I was excited. Even if it ends in a draw, I was entertained. But unfortunately, football is about goals, and no one wants to spend 90 minutes in Piloyake just watching about 22, just running around, and yeah, no. That's not what you want. You want to go there and see goals, So I'm hoping for that this coming weekend. I'm hoping for goals. I'll tell you a few players that excite me and a few players that scare me in terms of I don't know what they'll bring, and a few players that I'm not keen on watching. So I'll tell you with the Nigerian boys, Chiefs. I think the Chiefs, if they don't have Ukama and Castro playing, I don't think there'll be much. I don't think they'll threaten the Pirates that much. I think this season they really do rely, or they need Ukama and Ukastro to be a threat or to win, even though they've been or they've won games without those two playing. But you can see they're not that team, and they're not as exciting or as threatening, as I say, as they are when the two are playing. At the back there, I don't know what Solinas would go with in terms of his central pairing between, Cardoso has made a few mistakes. Ungezane has been solid. I think Ungezane has done, slotted in into that centre back position very well, is doing good. I'm not sure about Cardoso, but yeah, that's up to Solinas in terms of who does he pair Ungezane with. I think Ungezane should be the first player, and then whoever then should pay him. I don't know, man. I think Mario, but Mario is new, man. I don't think Derby. But anyway, so yeah, Ungezane, and I'm not sure who's gonna be pairing that. I think Walusumbi, because he's an experienced player, would play, but I would have preferred Ntshangase because I think Ntshangase is more accurate with his crosses, and Walusumbi is not. That's it. Walusumbi is not as accurate with his crosses, On the other side, Mphahlele, as I said on my last video, or as it came across, I'm not a huge fan of Mphahlele. He moves forward a lot, and I think that might be something that Pirates go on to exploit. In the middle, I think Katsande is an obvious choice. Ntshangase is also an obvious choice. But I would say that I would like to see Ntshangase playing more on the front foot, playing more on the other side of the pitch, on the opponent side of the pitch. And I know he's good with passing, but I sometimes don't see him creating, where he's that player that takes the ball from this player, passes to that player, and move the play forward. I think he sits more deep and looks for the long passes, especially to Mphahlele. On the last game, Leopards, I think he gave him like 3 or 4 good passes. So I'd like him to play more on the front foot, more on the opponent's side. As I said, I think Castro with Upilat, they need to play if they fit. Now, Uzuma, because he's going to play anyway, because Solinas likes Uzuma. I think Uzuma just needs to get out of his shell and just find his full potential. I don't think he's giving his all. I think sometimes he holds back, and that's it, man. He just needs to go out there and have fun and just let it go and, enjoy himself. And I saw somewhere in one of the soccer mags, and people were talking about Kune or Freeze taking Kune, or who would you choose? It's obvious, guys. It is obvious. Kune is going to play in the derby. That's probably why he didn't play in the previous game that they played. Moving to Orlando Pirates. Pirates, in the goalkeeper department, they've changed, eh? I've seen Mponchane playing. Sandilands has not been playing for a while. They keep on changing their goalkeepers, man. I wonder who they're going to go with in the post. But I think Mponchane has done well when he was playing. Jelle and the Brazilian boy, I think their pairing is good, but it has there's gaps there. I think a good team can exploit those gaps. Jelle is no longer as quick, and I think the Brazilian boy still gets a bit nervous, and I think that can be exploited. On the side, if they can go with Nyauza, I like Nyauza. I think Nyauza is good. I'm not sure who they're going to go with, because Maile is not injured. Sorry, I'm thinking about Memela, because I heard Memela was injured. Yeah, Maile. Tsepo Masilela's little brother. I think that boy is good as well. Eh? He plays very well there at the back. Now Pirates has a lot of players who are good, eh? And I think that might be their downfall in terms of choosing an 11, because they've been rotating quite a few players and they've not yet settled on a starting 11. Because moving forward they still have Lodge, they still have Pule there, Justin is there, Shong, Mulenga is there. And they still have, there's quite a few players that play. There's Qalinge as well. I think I saw him coming back. So I don't know, man. I think if they can find a good, I think Pule should start. Pule is an exciting youngster to watch. I think the two Zambian players are also good going forward. I think I like Mulenga as a solid striker. He moves around and he's good. His shots, he packs a dangerous shots. In the middle, man, I would love to see Ufigo playing in the derby, man. I would be so proud to watch Ufigo playing in the derby, but I don't think he will play. I think they will go with Mlambo and maybe Nyatama, man, because Nyatama is more experienced, but Ben Mutsuari is also good. I think Mlambo and Ben have been doing great. So I'm looking forward to Mlambo and Ntshangase. I think those two with their passing, I think they will make the derby very exciting. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But most importantly, I am looking forward to goals, man. I'm looking forward to entertainment. I'm looking forward, even if it's a 10-10 draw or it's a 3-3 scoreline draw or the one wins and the one. I don't like it when they play inside a shell. It's not exciting to watch them play inside a shell. But anyway, let's talk about the derby after it happened and let's look at what we can, pinpoint as things they can improve or things they can do better in the next game. Thank you so much for watching. I would leave it here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave feedback, comments, anything. It's all welcome. And see you guys on Monday after the derby. Cheers.